the innumerable. Midsummer Night's Dream. And this, I shall tell you, a small comedic interlude. There was 2 houses. One of a great gentleman named Pyrimus, who each morning would stand up and the sun would shine upon his beauteous face and he would look in the mirror and fall in love yet again. And across the way was Thisbe, oh, beauteous Thisbe, upon which the moon itself would shine, and aye, such envy there, and she would awake each morning, and at about 10 out 5, peek through a hole in a wall and say, oh, he is so beauteous. And it was that Thisbe there would see in that hole all the beauteous of Pyrimus, and Pyrimus in that hole would see the beauteous of Thisbe, and through that hole would see it, and yes, they would fall in love, and to Nina's tomb would they run, and each their own direction. First, it was Thisbe who arrived upon the tomb. Where is my beauteous Pyrimus? But, lo, behold, a man in costume there was. Well, I tell you, a man in costume, for ladies, do not be afraid. This is not truthfully a lion. He is but a man in disguise, and I shall depict this man in disguise, very similar to Thisbe. But my voice shall change, and you shall know not to be afraid. Roar! He say from the bushes as he leapt forth, and there Thisbe screamed and dropped her shawl upon the ground. And off she ran, and off she did so ran, and the lion there, having recently made a kill, with his maw covered in blood, did grab. Oh, for he was not as fast as she, perhaps a lion with a bit of a punch, and not quite the running ability of known lions from Africa, did still need that which needed to be displayed upon his mantle, and there ravished, so he hunted the great shawl. Oh, his kill was mighty, and he ravaged it so, and the blood from his previous kill, perhaps a rodent-drunk mouse, did upon the shawl there make itself visible, blood red, so it was when the lion did saunter off in the woods as king of all animals and conquerors of shows. Did it be behind that blood-stained hall that Pyrimus upon the stage did come? For I am Pyrimus, O moon that is day which is not, all thy rays shining out, where is my sweet Thisbe? Is there blood upon the shawl of my sweet Thisbe? Death upon her I shall take from my very self. Life for Thisbe here has been taken by some wild animal, perhaps a roving rodent. And stab it into his left pap. That pap which is his left, and did upon the stage die. Oh, verily he did, and if it were not for this pin, yes, this great and mighty sword, stabbed thusly did he die. Thus, and did spark forth the blood. Oh, sweet heavenly moon, that you have upon my eyes given birth to this concept that Thisbe is dead, that I shall here in pain find myself beyond the grave, that I may meet her and die. I shall die in such splendor, for the romance can but upon my greatness see itself, for there is no greater greatness than that love which I cannot have, and I shall on this day die, and thus end my life. Am I center? But this is not the apex. This is the very center of the play. This is at that point where you are sitting in your seat with faces drawn, white with anticipation. What happens next? I am Thisbe, most beauteous of all. Pyrimus, my love, dead, my dove, I cannot live without you. And so it was that she took that same sword from his breast, and within her very own did die. But she's not quite as good as actor, see. And so it was, it only took but a bare second for her to fall from knees. And this is the end. If you wish to see this blood, this love, and many more excitements, for the very queen of the Fae have come upon our play this evening, I say, 'tis but a mere pence or two to play it that way, and if you've enjoyed my performance, my happiness there. Right?